get buckets.
Alright, so if you're watching this, it is already too late. The 76ers have traded for the first round pick with the Celtics. They are going to sign Markelle Fultz. It's pretty much a done deal. It'll be finalized Monday. Now, I shot a video earlier and then I had to take a break to go do other stuff. And then I come back with all this information. So if you were interested in what happened throughout the deal, then continue watching. But if you just want to know what happened at the end of the deal, well, Markelle Fultz worked out for the 76ers and they like what they saw, but really it was all about getting to know him and his medical history. Didn't really matter how he did in the workout. So they're going to pick him with the #1 pick. So if you want to know what happened when leading up to this trade over the last 24 hours, then keep watching. If you don't care, stop the video now unless you want to give me that ad money. You know what I'm saying. Check this out. Alright, so this all started with Mark Stein tweeting that league sources say that the 76ers and the Celtics are in talks for trading the #1 draft pick. Okay, so shortly after that, Woj tweeted that talks are far enough along that Fultz may be on his way to Philadelphia for a meeting on Saturday. Then this guy named Javoni tweeted, as of hours ago, Fultz was on his way to Boston for a final meeting. Now he is being rerouted to Philly. Crazy at Woj. So things are exploding. This guy was on a plane. He was going to the Celtics. And then they're like, boom. Midair, all right, maybe not. We're going to Philly. We're going to get a meeting in. This is going to happen. All right, so shortly while this is all happening in the atmosphere, this guy named Bodner says that Embiid, Simmons, and Fultz would be the greatest foundation that has been in the league in a while to build from, which is kind of crazy just to think that just a while ago we were slamming Sam Hinkie for the garbage teams that he had put together. But if they're putting together a core like this, it could be one of the greatest cores in a long time. Just a side note, how do these guys get the authority to put these tweets out there? Like, could I not quote and say, Brodo says this, and then people would be talking about, I don't know, but who's this Boner guy and why does he have any say? And just to know that guys within the league are actually believing this is going to happen, my man Ben Simmons, no, what's his name? What is the dude's name? Simmons, the white guy. The white guy Simmons, who got fired from HBO and fired from ESPN, that guy, he is so emotional about the Celtics. He says 10.5 hours of watching Markelle Fultz wasted down the drain. So, people who actually know something about basketball are actually agreeing that, yeah, this is going to happen. Bye-bye, Markelle Fultz. You're going to Philly. All right, so shortly, a few hours later, this guy named Wasserman tweets, this may be a 3-team trade involving Boston, the Bulls, and the 76ers, which might possibly include Jimmy Butler, Jahlil Okafor, and more picks. So a 3-team trade, just put it all in the pot, stir it up like James Harden. We're cooking up something crazy here. All right, so while all this is happening, once again outside, this guy named Schultz tweets at Woj, and he says that the meeting has been canceled. It's hard to imagine that this will not go through. It's like they just canceled the meeting. They're so into this trade that they're like, we don't even want to meet with the guy. We're just going to sign him right away. That's speculation, but before we all get our pants on fire, this guy named Bullpit said that no 76ers Celtics trade is imminent, as in it will not happen over the weekend. Maybe we'll hear more on Monday. Good for me because I got to edit this video and I don't want to be late on the info. But all right, so a few hours later, Aldridge tweets that the 76ers have yet to solidify a meeting with Markelle Fultz, and that would be necessary for them to make the trade with the Celtics. So they want to meet with him, even though the meeting was canceled. Now the meeting's back on. They need to meet with the guy before they're going to draft the guy. They want to make sure he's the right guy. We've all played 2K. We've all answered the questions. Do you want to play for this team? Nah, man, I don't like the cold. All right, I just need to read this quote. We're going to throw in this guy that doesn't matter what he says, but it's funny to laugh at what he says because it's always wrong. Stephen A. Smith comes out of the woodwork, and this is what he says. Well, if you listen to most folks, they are talking about Markelle Fultz out of Washington. I'm hearing Josh Jackson out of Kansas. So that just goes to show you how out of the loop Stephen A. Smith is, and as a news reporter, he does not have a clue what he's talking about. He is probably Chris Broussard in disguise. You can't believe a word that comes out of Stephen A. Smith's mouth. All right, so then this Kyler guy wakes up. He says, yo, hold it, slow your roll, pump the brakes. This deal is not as close to happening as it was last night. So he's telling everybody whose pants are on fire, slow down. And I'm like, no, speed it up, light this puppy on fire. We're going to roll through the weekend hoping for this trade to go down. Big, big stuff. Fueling the views. Give me views. wait a minute. So this guy Zach Lowe, he comes out. First of all, who is Zach Lowe? All right, so this guy Zach Lowe comes out. He says the deal is essentially done in principle. It would involve swapping the 1 and 3rd with a future first-round pick, which you're a little late, Zach. We've already said that it's going to have a billion teams involved. But yeah, Zach Lowe gets in, so why not? We want everybody in the media to get in on this firestorm. So then Pompey comes out and says the word on the street in Boston is that the Celtics and the 76ers may come to a deal, but it will not be announced till draft night. That is because, as I said before, the Lakers may throw a wrench in the plan. And the reason that I am thinking that is because somebody tweeted that. Lakers could screw things up by drafting Josh Jackson. That's why word out of Boston is Celtics want to wait until draft night. So they don't want to get this whole thing finalized until draft night, even though it's in the works. But things are still moving. Wheels are still rolling. So Woj comes back to say that the plan is that Fultz is going to work out for Philadelphia today, Saturday, and that'll pave the way towards this deal possibly happening or not. But there's still more updates coming as we are speaking about them. More is probably being published as I'm talking. Alright, so next, some guy named Kaufman, another no-name. He says, vibe I'm getting is Celtics-Sixers potential deal is far from done, not remotely an inevitability, and don't expect anything over the weekend. So where we sit right now, the league has confirmed Markelle Fultz will work out for the 76ers today, Saturday. He may be working out as I'm filming, so I don't want to do the butterfly effect or anything, but how that goes will affect how the draft goes. So, you know, a butterfly flaps his wings and he's missing jump shots left and right, and he's like, I just feel so off today. I don't know what it is. It's Brodo Butterfly, baby. That's where we are right now. I'm going to leave, and I'm coming back later tonight to edit this video. So if any more information comes in, I'll do a little post section on the video that will say, this is what has happened in the last 5 or 6 hours where I was gone. So if I don't see you guys again, then I'll update you once this deal goes down. If not, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, whatever, where you are. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh my God, guys, Embiid and Dario Saric are already welcoming Markelle Fultz onto the team. They got a picture with his name in a locker. It's crazy. Welcome back to the future. So basically what happened is Markelle Fultz worked out for the 76ers, and it went well. As you saw, he showed up in a 76ers hat. Joel Embiid and the crowd really took a liking to this Fultz guy, so he's going to be a good fit, supposedly, for their young core. All right, with all that said and done, we know that Markelle Fultz is going to be picked number 1, but what did the 76ers have to give up to get that pick? They're going to give them the number 3 pick this year. Then in 2018, they're giving them a first-rounder via the Lakers, but if that doesn't work out, then they are going to be giving the 2019 Kings pick to the Celtics. So the Celtics are getting some picks, and they're gonna pick somebody. Of course, that's what you do in a draft, picking people. Also, Bodner tweeted out again. Value of today's workout was about 80% medical reports, 18% interview, 1% performance, and 1% miscellaneous. Don't worry about his shooting. So you're wondering why he said don't worry about his shooting. Well, Markelle Fultz shot 4 for 18 in around the world threes, which is Brodo Butterfly, baby. Of course the Sixers are going to take them. They're tanking. They want to get a guy who's not that good. They want to get a guy who's going to be chucking threes so they can get number 1 pick after number 1 pick after number 1 pick. Trust the process. Joel Embiid, boom, shakalaka. Hey guys, that's really all I got. The video's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video.